Hi everyone, this is Dr. Mike, host of the free iTunes podcast, Psych Get Your Secrets Revealed with Dr. Mike, but that's not why I'm here today. Today I'm going to look at what type of camera bag I use when traveling. Now I'll tell you that I am a practical photographer in the sense that I'm traveling with a family. There's 4 other individuals, some of my kids and my wife, and they're tolerant of me taking pictures, but there's no way that they would put up with me doing elaborate setups and things like that. Also, I don't really want to carry a DSLR with me just because of the bulk and the lenses and just the hassle. I want to travel light, take nice pictures, but also enjoy what I'm doing. So what I have found really useful, and I have 2 of these, is I use what's called a messenger bag. Now my kids will I call it my bag or my messenger bag. My kids will call this my MERS or man purse. Now luckily I'm old enough that I don't really care. You know, I have good ego strength and they can call it whatever they want. So they're my MERS or my messenger bag. Now this is one that I have that's leather. I also have one that's made out of that nylon black mesh stuff, or that nylon material that a lot of camera bags are made of. That one is a tiny bit smaller. It has a handle on top, including the strap, and it also has a little mesh thing on the side to put a water bottle. And I actually like that one quite a bit too. I was going to show it to you, but I think it's kind of buried in my closet someplace, and that's a no man's land at the moment. So I wanted to show you this because really this is a practical thing that I carry on the plane, and it really contains a lot more than just my camera, and I can carry those things with me. So I'm going to kind of go through the back. So in the back it is a zippered pocket. This is actually a little thing for the national parks in the US to put on your window. I'll also carry a little bit of paper with me. This is just paper from the hotel. You probably can't see it, but I have a bunch of numbers written on it, and those were actually, they changed our flight seats, and I was able to copy that down. Here's just some baggage claims, because we did check in a few bags because of the size of my family. So that goes into the back pocket. Paper, little things, boarding passes, whatever you need back there. Now, if you open up, well, let me show you the front pocket. If you open the front pocket, there I keep things that I'm going to kind of need, like my sunglasses, a pair of reading glasses, and usually in here is some sort of a pen. So that's in the front pocket. Now, if we go, we have 2 other pockets here. In this pocket here, I have a bunch of stuff. So if I'm flying someplace, and usually I'm on a budget airline, so I'll bring some sort of a snack. This is just one that a hotel provided. It's all mush, so I don't want to show you the front of it, but it might be a granola bar, or this is kind of like Gork in here. I'll usually carry my phone separately, but I certainly could carry it in this bag too if I chose to. In this bag, I'll have a little iPad mini, and this is nice because it also has a Logitech keyboard on it. Alright, so I can type long things. Now, I'm finding that my phone is being used about 90% of the time, 95% of the time. Still carrying the mini around. I even do photo editing on my phone nowadays. But I carry the mini around because I kind of use it like a Kindle, like a reading device. And if I ever have to respond to a really long email, I have that keyboard. But again, it's becoming less necessary. Also in here, I have a bunch of other little gadgets. So I'll have headphones, which are critical for so many reasons. I'll have a charger and a charger cord for my phone, and that's really important, and I want to carry that with me because if my check-in baggage was lost, I'd really be messed up without having the ability to charge my phone. In this case, I have the little clip-on flash for the camera that I took this time. An extra SD card, which I almost never, well, I don't really use it because I take mostly JPEGs. That's what I do, guys. Don't tell me to take RAW. I understand, but I really don't need it, but that's kind of a backup. This is also important. This is a little USB car adapter, and I carry this around because I'm often using my phone as GPS in a rental car, and that uses up the battery, and I can plug in the phone into the car's electrical system using that. I also carry a patch cord. This is just a standard patch cord. Some rental cars have that aux in, and then I can play music or audiobooks from my phone to the car system, and we can all enjoy it. I also have in here a backup battery, which I actually almost never use. In fact, I don't think I've used it once. Took 2,000 pictures on my last trip, but really probably taking 200 pictures a day or less. Don't really need it, but I have it here just in case. And this is something that I, of course, would never travel with on the plane. This usually gets packed in the check-on luggage, but I definitely use it, and that's a Swiss Army knife. This particular, I can't recommend Swiss Army knives enough. This is 2015 now. I bought this Swiss Army knife in 1979, and it still works perfectly, and it has all those little gadgets on it. I use this for 1001 purposes, and from cutting fruit to screwing things back together to opening cans to you name it. Really love my Swiss Army knife. And again, if you're going to get one of these, get a genuine one, not one of the knockoffs that will last forever. And so there we go with that. So now if I'm traveling, and I would also put my prescription medication in here and do a change out. So when I would get to the hotel, my prescription medications would go in my other luggage, and my Swiss Army knife would come out of the check luggage and come into my little messenger bag here. So that's one pouch right there. So you can see how much stuff you can get, and it's fairly light. It's not heavy at all. In this pouch here, I usually have my wallet, credit cards and such, and then I have my camera. Now here again, I am not using a DSLR in this particular case, and I will kind of select my cameras depending on what I need. And I actually will use point and shoot cameras on vacation for convenience. So I have like a AW100, which is a Nikon weatherproof camera. So if I'm going to a beachy place, I'll take that. This time I was going to Arizona, very hot, very nice, and so I just brought along this Panasonic LX100, which is a micro four thirds camera with a fixed lens. Really excellent camera. Again, not heavy at all, fits easily in my bag. So you can see that I use a camera bag as a multifunctional device. This looks more like just a bag, so it makes me slightly less of a target for people that would want to steal an expensive camera. It holds all the things that I need, from glasses to my wallet to a Swiss Army knife, in a very compact form factor. I can carry it everywhere and have those things with me everywhere. Again, this is not for you guys that are carrying a 70-200 2.8 lens and a D750 or something, but for most of us travelers, this works just great. So I thought I would share it with you today. And if you get some time, please give my free podcast a listen. It's called Psychiatric Secrets Revealed with Dr. Mike. You can find it on iTunes. Would really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, and if you'd subscribe to my channel, which is very diverse. A lot of photography stuff, but a lot of other stuff too. Take care.